make sure that you hold on to those raffle tickets that you received as you entered, because I will be giving out 2 pairs of tickets to an upcoming show of your choice at the end of tonight's performance. And for those of you who happen to be tuning in from home, there's a way that you can show your appreciation for tonight's performance, and that's by clicking on the virtual tip jar, which you'll find pinned to the comment section of the live stream. And whether you're at home or here in person, a big thanks as always goes out to those of you who are members of the ARC. Thank you so much for supporting this great nonprofit music venue. Your financial support makes all these evenings of music possible, so thank you so much. And as always, a second group of people who we need to thank are our wonderful crew of volunteers we have helping us out. They're the emotional heart of the ARC, and they make it such a great listening room experience. Give a round of applause to all of our volunteers helping us out tonight. Do a great job. And then finally, for those of you in the room, just a couple quick house rules. Please remember to take a moment right now to silence your cell phones. And always please remember, no recording and no flash photography. And with that, please give a warm welcome to Aleksi Campagne.
Thank you, thank you. How's everyone doing tonight? Good. Good, great. Okay. Yeah, it's beautiful out there, isn't it? Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. I wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone so long anytime she goes away. And I know, 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 I know how to leave young thing alone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. Oh. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Wonder this time where she's gone. Wonder if she's gonna stay. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home anytime she goes away. Sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's not warm when she's away. No, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone so long. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Anytime she goes away. Thank you, merci. It's really great to be out here. I got to launch my album at the end of last year, and since then I've got to do quite a bit of touring across Canada, across the US for the first time, and so I thank you for having me here. This feels great, and there's snow outside, so it makes me feel like home, because I am from Montreal, and actually it's not just snow, it's the slush, like the goop that you get on the street, like that's really what makes me feel like home. And so I like it. And I wrote this song kind of as a celebration song, and I'm feeling it this year, so I'm going to start you off with this. The sky holds its breath as we push back the rain. Fairy lights, table sets, all in white. Pop the champagne. Live like Pepe in his straw chapeau. Breaking plates just like Papu would throw. Grab yourself some cake. Let's sing along and enjoy the show. And now I get to hold you tight, and somehow I know this will always feel right. So take my hand, I'll give you a spin. If you get the sparklers, I'll get the gin. Sigh as we pack the last fork. Close it up one more time, rent the truck. New York, New York. From the top of the world, they're calling your name. We can tough it out and we can play their game. From the shoulders of giants, we can spark a brand new flame. And now we have so much to do. And somehow you and I always pull through. So take my hand, I'll give you a spin. If you get the sparklers, I'll get the gin. Ooh, ooh. And how could we have known turn to stone? And how could we have known the world would be turned to stone? There's a scattered applause as I walk off the stage. One more show lifting amps through the snow for minimum wage. Meet me outside on Saint Denis. Kiss me like you did back on the small street. I'll hum in your ears. Oh, how you send me. And now I get to hold you tight, and somehow I know this will always feel right. So take my hand, I'll give you a spin. If you get the sparklers, oh, and now I get to hold you tight, and somehow always be right. So take my hand, I'll give you a spin. If you get the sparklers, I'll get the gin. Thank you, merci. Now, you do a sound check, you tune everything, you leave it on the stage and it does not move, and then you get to the show and it's out of tune. And, I have heard the old joke of, if you're a mandolin player, it's applicable to banjos also, but if you're a mandolin player, you spend half your time tuning and half your time playing out of tune. I've heard that joke before. And it's not wrong. It's not right, but it's not wrong also. That's good enough for me. It's just another day. Coffee in the morning. Add a little sugar, it'll help to make things sweet. It's just another day. Staring out the window. There's something about the grass across the street. But anything I do comes to nothing, that I do comes to anything I do comes to nothing. It's just another day. It's just another day. Work is same as always. Bread with ham and mayonnaise, sitting under neon lights. It's just another day. Staring at the clock. Listen to some Bach, it'll help me feel alright. But anything I do comes to nothing, that I do comes to anything I do comes to nothing. And I still think of you whenever I hear that song. I wish I could go back and fix where we went wrong. If I could pull myself out, if I could find the strength to call and apologize for it all. But anything I do comes to nothing, that I do comes to anything I do comes to nothing. It's just another day. It's just another night. Oh, another TV dinner. Add a little sugar, it'll help to make things sweet. It's just another night. I broke down and cried. It's funny how I finally felt the ground beneath my feet. And I still think of you whenever I hear that song. I know I can't go back and fix where we went wrong, but I can pull myself out and take the time to heal. Maybe then I wouldn't always feel like anything I do comes to nothing that I do comes to anything I do comes to nothing. Thank you. My name's Aleksi Campagne, and I grew up in the folk scene. My parents are folk musicians. My mother is Connie Kaldor, who's a great folk singer from Saskatchewan in Canada. And I've had the privilege of actually playing with her here years ago. And it's a wonderful way to grow up, to be surrounded by music, and but it can be a lot to live up to when you know, she's been writing songs and in the business for 45 years. She celebrated 45 years this year and launched her 18th album. So I'm getting there. I have one, but I'm gonna, you know, I'll get there. I hope. Have to start with one. But I'm gonna do one of her songs next. Because until I write a song like that, I'm gonna keep singing it because it's just that good. And it's about the prairies. It's about small town Saskatchewan. If I had wheels like a Chevrolet, I would roll on down that big highway, and I wouldn't stop until I was by your side. If I had wheels, I would ride, ride, ride. What would your mama say if she could see the way we kissed behind the backyard tree? She'd say, those boys, they'll love from dusk till dawn, but when the sun comes up, they're up and gone. If wishes were money, I'd buy everything. If hopes were golden, I would wear your ring. If you hadn't gone to where the jobs were good, if you had returned like you said you would. So if I had wheels like a Chevrolet, oh, I would roll on down that big highway, and I wouldn't stop till I was by your side. If I had wheels, I would ride, ride, ride. It's a raging fire. You cannot wait to feel your lover's touch. But when love is gone, it's a funeral pyre. You miss them so much. So if I had wheels like a Chevrolet, oh, I would roll on down that big highway, and I wouldn't stop till I was by your side. If I had wheels, I would ride, ride, ride. If I had wheels, I would ride, ride, ride. Thank you, thank you. All right. So now I'm gonna do one that's a bit more silly. For those who don't know, I have a bunch of gadgets here. I kind of became a guitar player almost. I have so many pedals, but I have a loop station here that allows me to loop, basically record as I'm playing and loop it live, so nothing's like pre-recorded, and I do everything as I go. And I've had this for a while, and I used to play this next song with my band. I play sometimes with guitar, bass, and drums. But I was in a setting where I was alone, so I figured out a way to do it with my loop station. And yeah, I'm just, you can imagine my guitarist, Zach, over here, and my bass player, Stefan. Yeah, it's called Kick the Good Stuff, and it's silly. When you walk through the door, I just can't help myself. There's that stupid feeling. I get a kick of the good stuff rushing through my brain. And I'll just be jonesing until I see you again, again, again. Oh, when you laugh, I feel high. My whole world melts with joy. I can't help it when I get a kick of the good stuff rushing through my brain. And I'll just be jonesing until I see you again. I don't want any more than you're offering. A wink, a smile, and I get a kick of the good stuff rushing through my brain. And I'll just be jonesing until I see you again. Oh, I feel everything is clear. Oh, when you're next to me, I'm in the stratosphere. I get a kick of the good stuff rushing through my brain. And I'll just be jonesing until I see you again. Until I see you again. I won't want any more than you're offering. A wink, a smile, and I get a kick of the good stuff. Oh, rushing through my brain. And I'll just be jonesing until I see you again. Oh, let me be heart skips a beat whenever you are near. I get a kick of the good stuff rushing through my brain. I'll just be Johnson until I see you again. Till I see you again. Till I see you again. Whoa. Till I see you again. Till I see you again. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Till I see you again. Whoa. Until I see you again. Till I see you again. Till I see you again. Whoa. I stare too long at your lips. Oh, when you talk to me, my mind can't help but slip. I get a kick of the good stuff rushing through my brain, and I'll just be Johnson until I see you again. Oh, I can't take it anymore. I keep wishing I could say the perfect thing, so you will get a kick of that good stuff rushing through your brain. Then you'd be Johnson until you'd see me again. Till I see you again. Till I see you again. Whoa. Until I see you again. Till I see you again. Till I see you again. Whoa. Until I see you again. 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 Well, we're going to tone it down a little bit now, but not too much. So I mentioned before that I launched my album, but I actually did something a little bit crazy. But before that, does anyone here speak more than one language? Maybe? Like bilingual? Maybe no? Okay. Little bit. I see a little bit of movement. I can't really see. All right. Cool. I asked because I grew up bilingual, and my mother sang in English and my dad sang in French. And when it came time for me to write my own songs, I had a hard time choosing. And it always felt like, I was maybe leaving part of my culture, my heritage behind. And so I launched my album in both. I have 10 songs in English, and then the same 10 songs are also in French. So everything was translated. If you buy the disc, you get both CDs, both languages. You don't have a choice. You're stuck with it. And it's really great. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Essentially, I get to tour across Canada, and I get to throw in a little bit of French here and there, if mostly English-speaking regions, and vice versa. And I think it's important to kind of introduce people to cultures that maybe they don't see as often. And so I'm going to sing here a song about my hometown, Montreal. That's where I grew up. And I'm going to throw a little bit of French in there. If you really want to find out what that verse was talking about and you don't speak French, you can get the CD over there. And then you can listen to it at home. Has anybody visited Montreal before? Yeah, all right. Awesome. Well, if you've been there, you'll know the typical kind of Montreal apartment has those spiral metal staircases outside. And it makes a lot of sense because, you have winter about 6 months of the year, so you want like an outdoor metal spiral staircase to walk up and down every day. Bring up your couch when you're moving and everything. But they're beautiful. And I was touring out west and I was missing home, and that's kind of what this song's about. Now I'm driving with all that I hold dear, watching it disappear in my rear view mirror. But I know it won't be long till I get home, till I get home to you. Je dormirai sur les plus malheureux des sofas, mais tant qu'il y aura un toit, oh, ça ne me dérangera pas, parce que je sais que tôt ou tard, je reviendrai vers toi, je reviendrai vers toi. And it will be just like Montreal, up the spiral metal stairs away from it all. And we can make our home this way again. But until then, oh, I'll be playing the smallest stages and bars, and sometimes sleeping in cars. But no matter how long or how far I go, it won't be long till I get home, till I get home to you. 100 000 à l'heure, sous la pluie, le temps avance comme au ralenti. Par la lueur des réverbères, mon regard perce la nuit austère. Je compte les nuits, tu comptes sur moi, pour un retour sain et sauf dans tes bras. Il ne reste plus que quelques heures avant d'entrelacer nos cœurs. Il ne reste plus que quelques heures avant d'achever cette route de malheur, avant d'entrelacer nos cœurs. And it will be just like Montreal, up the spiral metal stairs away from it all. And we can make our home this way again. But until then, oh, it will be just like Montreal, up the spiral metal stairs away from it all. And we can make our home this way again. But until then, oh, the smallest stages and bars, and sometimes sleeping in cars. But no matter how long or how far I go, it won't be long till I get home, till I get home to you, till I get home to you, till I get home to you. Thank you. Merci. Merci beaucoup. All right. So, this piano here isn't just for show. Although it could very well be just for show because it's beautiful, but it sounds too good for that. I'm going to do a song here that I'm pretty excited about. I just did a TikTok video of this that got 1 million views a few weeks ago, and I'm psyched about it. Yeah. That's new for me. But essentially, it's a Patrick Watson song that Patrick Watson's a great Montreal artist. I love him to bits, and he had this song that was really big, this French song called Je te laisserai des mots. And so I translated it into English, you know, a bit to practice my you know, translating music is a whole different skill in of itself. But I really wanted to see, you know, I figured there's probably a lot of people who don't understand the words, who really like the song, and it turns out I was right. I liked getting a lot of comments of people, you know, who really like the song, and I know, you know, as someone who's bilingual, I know it's different to kind of, if you hear a song and you read the translation, that's different than like hearing the words in real time with the music. That's like a different emotional experience. So I was trying to do that, so I'm gonna sing that for you. It's called Je te laisserai des mots, yeah, you should check it out. Da 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 da. I will leave you these words underneath your door, underneath the walls that sing, along with the beat of your feet that pass by, from inside the holes of your couch where they hide. And when you're alone for a moment in time, take Thank you. Birds flying high, that's all I used to see. Until I took my pen and drew birds lifting me up higher than the smoke above the barren lands, past the sweeping canyons of my hands. That's all I used to see, until I took my pen and drew birds lifting me up higher than the smoke above the barren lands, past the sweeping canyons of my hands, with vivid colors lighting up the skies. The image lingers when I close my eyes. In the trees, they're singing a new song that hums and soothes my soul and tells me nothing's wrong. I'm in another world full of joie de vivre, the kind that makes you never want to leave. But when I wake, it's hard for me to rise. The image lingers when I close my eyes. South, they're off to better lands. Oh no. Whoa. Birds flying south, they're off to better lands, while I am here at home, just staring at my hands. My house is crumbling down with all that I adore, and all I want to do is fly once more. But when I wake, it's hard for me to write. The image lingers when I close my eyes. When I wake, it's hard for me to rise. The image lingers when I close my eyes. When I close my eyes. Birds flying high, that's all I used to see, until I took my pen and drew birds lifting me up higher than the smoke above the barren land, past the sweeping canyons of my hand, with vivid colors lighting up the skies. The image lingers when I close my eyes, with vivid colors lighting up the skies. The image lingers when I I close my eyes. Thank you, thank you. So I wasn't lying when I said it's all live. If there was any doubt, now you know. It happens, but. And then I strum so hard that I'm out of tune again, so. How's everyone doing? Is everyone still doing good? Yeah? Great. Thank you so much for coming out and braving the cold and the slush outside. Really? Wow. Amazing. Thank you. That's incredible. Man, I don't know what to say to that. That's great. So I'm gonna get the sound tech to mute this other microphone. Give it up for Kelsey on the sound, everyone. Excellent, thank you. A little bit of a change up here, but it won't be that long. I wrote this song with my brother, who's also a musician and songwriter, great songwriter, and this one we were asked by my cousin who's done a few web series. He's directed a few series, and he wanted to pitch a new one, and so he made a trailer, and then he wanted me and my brother to do the music for it if it happened. So he said, okay, here's the trailer, now put some music behind it. And the web series was this sci-fi story where people would hook up these machines to their heads and they would read people's dreams. So, kind of adventure, sci-fi adventure thing. And for this trailer, my brother and I thought it would be really cool to have this dystopian barbershop quartet song in the background. That's just really spacey and surreal. And don't ask me how we came up with that idea, but it was a weird one. And then we did that, and then we realized that the song we picked was almost 100 years old, but not quite in the public domain. So then we're like, okay, we'll just write a song then instead and redo it. And so this is what this song is. It was called Dreaming for Two. And so it's kind of like this weird, jazz standardy thing. And my brother isn't here to sing it, so I'm going to do it with this loop station instead. I'm dreaming for two. I'm dreaming for two. Without dreaming, what could I do? I can't shake this love. I can't shake this love. It's what dreams are made of. I'm dreaming for two. I'm dreaming of you. Tell me, how could I ever be lucid when I've been hit so hard by Cupid? Because you're unique. Because I am weak. Because you don't love me. I'm dreaming for two. I'm dreaming for two. He's dreaming for two. I'm dreaming for two. Dreaming for two. Without dreaming, what could I do? What could he do? I can't shake this love. Can't shake this love. I can't shake this love. Can't shake this love. It's what dreams are made of. I'm dreaming for two. I'm dreaming of you. Tell me, how could I ever be lucid when I've been hit so hard by Cupid? Because you're unique. Because I am weak. Because you don't love me. I'm dreaming for two. I'm dreaming for two.
He's dreaming for two.
I'm dreaming for two.
Dreaming for two. Without dreaming, what could I do? What could he do?
I can't shake this love.
Can't shake this love.
I can't shake this love.
Can't shake this love. It's what dreams are made of.
I'm dreaming
For
for
two, I'm dreaming of you. Tell me, how could I ever be lucid when I've been hit so hard by Cupid? Because you're unique, because I am weak, because you don't love me. I'm dreaming for two.
I'm dreaming for two.
He's dreaming for two.
I'm dreaming for two.
Dreaming for two. Without dreaming, what could I do? What could he do?
I can't shake this love.
Can't shake this love.
I can't shake this love.
Can't shake this love. It's what dreams are made of.
I'm dreaming
For
for
two, I'm dreaming of you. Tell me, how could I ever be lucid when I've been hit so hard by Cupid? Because you're unique, because I am weak, because you don't love me. I'm dreaming for two. Because you don't love me, I'm dreaming for two. I'm dreaming for two. I'm dreaming for two.
Thank you. Anybody have the time? 8:54. Okay. Great. I got time. Excellent. Actually, I almost forgot to switch back the mic. There you go. That's going to make it a lot easier for the sound people. I see the fires, I see them burning up the hills, and I see the oceans. Another month, another spill, and I see the air getting worse and worse, but still the wheels keep turning. I see the children, anger marching in the streets, and I see the forests being printed as receipts, and I see the rich with politicians in their sheets, and the wheels wheels keep turning. It didn't have to be this way, with the rising shores and the blackened skies. It didn't have to be this way, but you stepped on the gas and you closed your eyes. I won't stand by and keep your big wheels turning. This world may not be Rome, but it sure is burning. Ooh. See the people, see them look you in the eyes. They're your children, and they're going to ask you why you saw the signs, but you didn't even try to stop the wheels from turning. It didn't have to be this way, with the rising shores and the blackened skies. It didn't have to be this way, but you stepped on the gas and you closed your eyes. I won't stand by and keep your big wheels turning. This world may not be Rome. Pourquoi le monde s'est rendu là, avec les eaux qui montent et les ciels brumeux? On aurait pu éviter tout ça, et vous avez fait le plein et fermé les yeux. I won't stand by and keep your big wheels turning. This world may not be Rome, but it sure is burning. Thank you so much. One more song on the piano for you. This song is for the matriarchs in my life. I wrote it for my aunt who passed away, and then more recently my grandmother passed away. My grandmother was 103, and she lived in her home in Regina, Saskatchewan, and I had the privilege of being able to share this song with her before she passed. I had my album in hand when it was finished mixing, and before I launched it, I went to visit her there, and I got to listen to the album through with her and my uncle in her living room. And so this song is, it's a ballad with piano, and I play the piano, and we recorded a whole string section also for the album. So, I did all the violin parts, and it's this big orchestral kind of arrangement around this ballad. And so, when we listened to the whole song, I had a feeling she would like it. And there's other songs that have like some distortion, kind of solo, some more heavy sounds. And at the end of the album, my uncle, who's there too, he goes, "Oh, can I listen to that rock one? That was really cool, that electric guitar solo in it. I want to hear that one again." And I went, "No, actually that's on my violin. Like I put distortion on my violin." And he's like, "No way, I have to listen to that again." And my grandma goes, no, don't play that one. That one's too loud. I don't want that one. Play the ballad again. Play the prairie one. And so we played the prairie one for sure. And so now I think of her when I play the song. If for those who have not visited Saskatchewan or Alberta before, it's wheat and it's just farmland basically, very, very flat. It's a large flat place before Banff. So if you're going to Banff and visiting, you're gonna pass by it, and it's wonderful. It's beautiful, but it's very, very harsh weathers, so yeah.
Your love is a prairie wind. It greets me in the morning sun. One day you're there, the next you are gone, and I wish I could keep you from moving on. I wish I could keep you from moving on. And your love is a prairie sky. The colors all change in the setting sun. It's a wide open space I used to adore, but you can't feel the same about me anymore. And I can't stop seeing you walk out that door. No, you can't feel the same. Sometimes that's just the way life can be cloudy and gray. And we can't change the wind. No, we can't change the sky. But we all try. And we can't change the wind. No, we can't change the sky. And your love is a prairie storm. It rips me apart, straight down to my bones, and I'll cover my heart in a stone castle keep with walls made of memories 20 years deep, and leave me to wallow, leave me to weep. I'll cover my heart in a stone castle keep. Maybe tonight I'll be able to sleep. And we can't change the wind. No, we can't change the sky. But we all try. And we can't change the wind. No, we can't change the sky. But we all try. And your love is a prairie wind. It greets me in the morning sun. One day you're there, the next you are gone, and I wish I could keep you from moving on. I wish I could keep you from moving on. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for coming out. I've got one more for you tonight, and unfortunately, I did strum really hard the last one, so I'm gonna have to take a second. But I do want to thank you all for coming. I have some CDs and some shirts at the back if you want to come and say a hello. I have free postcards also, so don't leave without one of those. I really want to say hi, and I'd love to meet you. Are there any Sam Cooke fans out there? Yeah, nice. Well, this isn't a Sam Cooke song, but it's kind of an homage to Sam Cooke. I wrote it when I was in jazz school, and I was listening to it a lot. It's not very subtle, you'll see. There we go. Thanks so much. I know you're weary, a man of my type. And I know, baby, they just didn't treat you right. But that ain't me, no, I'm mixing the old with the new. And I'll prove it to you, baby. Here's what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sweet talk you. I'm gonna sweet talk you. I'm gonna sweet talk you, just like Sam Cooke would do. I'm gonna sweet talk you. I'm gonna sweet talk you. I'm gonna sweet talk you, just like Sam Cooke would do. Sometimes you need to hold someone close, and sometimes you've gotta ask her to dance. And I don't want a thing to go wrong, 'cause sometimes you only get one chance. And I'm not gonna blow it, no, I'm gonna do things right. When it comes to time and we're all alone tonight, I'm gonna sweet talk you. I'm gonna sweet talk you. I'm gonna sweet talk you, just like Sam Cooke would do. I'm gonna sweet talk you. I'm gonna sweet talk you. I'm gonna sweet talk you, just like Sam Cooke would do. Some people, they think it's just a game, and some people, they try to keep score. And I know that I won't do the same, 'cause some people are just worth more. And I know you won't be caught, let the others do their thing. And you deserve a song complete with horns and strings. I'm gonna sweet talk you. I'm gonna sweet talk you. I'm gonna sweet talk you, just like Sam Cooke would do. I'm gonna sweet talk you. I'm gonna sweet talk you. I'm gonna sweet talk you, just like Sam Cooke would do. Who says that the past and the present can't mix? And who says that a new dog can't learn old tricks? I'm gonna sweet talk you. I'm gonna sweet talk you. I'm gonna sweet talk you. Oh, just like Sam Cooke would do. I'm gonna sweet talk you. I'm gonna sweet talk you. I'm gonna sweet talk you. Just like Sam Cooke would do. Thank you very much. Thank you to the ARC. Thank you to Kelsey on the sound. Hope you have a great time and travel safe back home, eh?